Oh. Oh, I see. Let me get a closer look. Oh, yes, I see. Oh. I was just looking for everyone. Looking out for everyone. Trying to find out who is here. And seeing what you're doing. Jesus told the story of the Good Shepherd as a way to let people know that God was taking care of them, looking out for them, finding out what they're doing, what's keeping them safe. Jesus wanted people to know that he would always love them and take care of them. He called himself the Good Shepherd and told people they were like sheep. Some people didn't understand, so Jesus told them this story. The little lamb was lost. "Bah!" said the little lamb. "Bah!" The sun slowly slid out of sight. The little lamb shivered in the cold night air. "Bah!" He smelled danger. Nearby, a hungry wolf hid behind a thorny bush. "Bah!" cried the little lamb. "Bah!" Down in the valley, a shepherd guarded his flock of sheep, watching and listening. The animals slept peacefully in the cool green grass. A small stream delicately danced in the evening breeze. A gust of wind swept across the valley. The shepherd paused. "Bah!" he heard in the distance. "Bah!" He knew the voice of his little lamb. Even though it was dark, the shepherd started up the rocky path that led toward the lost lamb. "Don't be afraid," the shepherd called out. "I will find you. I will keep you safe." The little lamb heard the shepherd's voice. Slowly, he stumbled down the path. A branch scraped his leg. "Bah!" he cried. The lamb was scared. He waited for the shepherd to find him. "Bah!" he said. "Bah!" When the shepherd reached the lamb, he gently picked him up and held him close. "There you are," said the shepherd. "I have found you. I will carry you home." After he told this story, Jesus said, "See, I am a shepherd too. Just like a good shepherd cares for each and every sheep in the flock, I care for each and every one of you." I have a couple questions for you this morning. Have you ever seen a sheep or a shepherd? I bet you've seen a sheep, but I'm not sure maybe you've seen a shepherd. There are all kinds of shepherds all over the world, and the ones that you might recognize would be the ones from, say, a pageant story. But here's an example of a shepherd who lives in Scotland. There are a lot of sheep farmers in the United Kingdom and specifically in Scotland. And they're farmed for their wool and probably for their meat as well. So this is what an example of a shepherd would look like. I have another question for you. How does God take care of you? That's an interesting one to think about. I wonder if God takes care of you in ways that feel like your caregivers, like your grown-ups take care of you, or if it's something a little bit more subtle. Maybe God takes care of you by, making sure that there's food on your table, making sure that farmers can make the food, making sure that you have clothes to wear, making sure that, there are people to make clothes and materials to put those clothes together. Maybe God takes care of you in the form of a friend who, writes you notes or sends you messages or when we're allowed to, can give you a big hug. And that leads me to my next question. What people does God put into your life to help take care of you? Like we just said, your grown-ups, the people that you live with, friends, teachers, ministers, volunteers at church, anybody really that you can think of that's a caregiver for you. And it's not just family. It can be anybody. There's an activity page for today, and the link for it is in the description of this video. And you have to find the sheep. So you're having to take on the role of Jesus and find some lost sheep. And you'll find that, again, like I said, in the description of this video. So we are going to finish our Kids Talk today with a prayer. Dear God, Thank you for taking care of us and for being our good shepherd. Thank you that you put other people in our lives to take care of us too. People like parents and grandparents, aunts and uncles, friends, teachers, cousins, ministers, and name whoever else takes care of you now. Thank you for your son, Jesus, and all the things he teaches us. Amen.